Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another edition of Nani, an episode which is anime that we're currently watching. And today we're going to be talking about the latest episode, Gachiakuta, episode 3. For whatever reason, the episode did not premiere last week. I never really looking to see what happened, but I noticed that it did premiere last week, and I'm like, okay. Well, they say it's going to be rescheduled for next week, so here we are. And so in this episode, you basically have Engine and you know, Engine, had this one doctor, help Ruda, recover his wounds from his last fight. And also, the interesting thing is, we kind of learned about, how energy works in this world called anima. Basically, I would say anima overall is like energy that that they have, or sometimes the anima energy can convert into trash piece. It's weird. It's like the anima turns into a trash piece. But the most thing that I've learned from them is that when they use their anima, it's like their energy for their to call it the vital instrument. So basically, you see Engine, his vital instrument is his umbrella. Now, Ruda's vital instrument is his gloves, right? But we saw in the first episode that he was able to use, him being a giver, he's able to use multiple violent instruments. He was using the chains in that last episode to fight those guys that were kind of sell him off. And so Edge doesn't reveal them that he doesn't really know how to get back to the service right there. So it's like Riddle in a way is kind of stuck in the meantime. So we'll see. I said I'm sure he'll adapt to this world right now, but I said his main goal is to get back to the surface and get the revenge. Who killed Rector, and honestly, yeah, he wants to kill the people from the service with as well too. Like not just the killer, but like the whole entire society because they label him as a murderer. You know what I'm saying? Like talk shit about him. So yeah, like I understand why he wants revenge on the whole entire society, right? And so this one, Angel does leave Rudo by himself because he wants to kind of have our new character train him, right? And so see this cat comes in, steals his money and everything, runs all the money, and while Rudo is chasing it, he grabs a staff. He sees the staff, grabs the staff, gets the catch the trap, and did he ever get his money back? I don't remember seeing him get his money back, but he traps cat, but I guess he gets his money, right? So then we're introduced a new character named Zenka, and he was mad at Rudy because he took his staff. He took something that was very important to him right there. I mean, yes, Rudo did say, I'm trying to get my money back from the cat, but like, oh, he says, sounds like your father didn't raise you right, right? And then, we see it pass, Recto say, when you're angry all the time, people are not gonna understand what you're saying. They're not gonna like you come at them all hot. They're not gonna listen to what you're saying because you're coming off angry, right? And so Rudo actually, apologized to Recto and Zanka. Then when he apologized, Zanka had like this completely different attitude right there. Yo, man, I'm sorry about that, man. Like completely happy attitude and everything. Rudo's like, oh my god, it actually worked. Holy shit. Okay, well, how can I make this even better, right? So instead of what he thought was making it better, he actually made things worse. And Rudo is not really much of a smiler. And so when he smiled, it was definitely a creepy smile. A little scary and intimidating, right? And so Zonga took that as a sign of respect. It's like disrespect because like, why are you laughing at a time like this right now? You trying to make fun of us right now? We're on our job. Else is clear that we're here risking our lives every single day. It's like, it's not like that. Like they got into a whole back and forth, miscommunication and everything. Not miscommunication, like Ruda has to like develop his. I wouldn't say okay speaking skills, but also try to be a happy face and all. So yesterday okay what turned out to be a cool moment turned out to be okay now we're gonna fight now right. So we're ready to fight and so um Chaga notices that Rudo just grabs a random object so puts in his anima into that thing and makes it his final instrument. As long as like the song is like, wait, I thought it was just his gloves, but he can actually use it on any other like object as well. That's where he's, and I believe, well, I'm pretty sure Eddie had to tell him that yeah, this guy can use multiple vitamins right there. Pretty sure he told him that. So I mean, I guess seeing it in person surprised him, right? So they do fight, but you know, Zonka, I mean, is obviously a higher skill level than Rudo. So hold on for a second. Sorry, I'm slow right now. But yeah, basically, you know, Rudo was outclassed. Like I said, Zonka's been doing this for I don't know how long, but you know, Zonka's definitely a more experienced person, right? So everything he pretty much, I want to say knocks him down, but not knocks him out, but like you know, he does win that fight, right? But the funny part of the episode was, so you know, he's like, "What's this on me right now?" Looks like it was actually a turd. Ruda actually grabbed a plunger and Zaga just starts freaking the hell out when when he found out what was on the face right. He's like, oh my god, no! And then you know, Ruda just starts chasing him around the corner, like the corners and everything right there. And I thought that was very funny because honestly, if I was Zaga, I'd probably be doing the same thing. Like I would lose my cool guys. I hate discussing things. But if something like that was to be on me right there, I would start freaking the hell out. Like the chasing was too funny, and you know, he does get more stuff on him right there, and he's like, yo, he's just freaked the fuck out right there. Like I said, I'll be doing the same shit. He's like, I would like, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. And so, Engine does pick him up, and it's like, oh my god, you actually, because pretty much like a fun bonus situation where it's like, yeah, you didn't know that was a plunger, and Ruda didn't know at the time. Ruda did not know, but when Engine told me, Ruda was like, I thought it was cool. All the time, I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. I thought it was me doing all the work, but he was just freaked out because of a giant turd. Oh my god, and he just couldn't stop laughing at him right there. Like it was just very funny. But he does compliment Zonka, but yo, he's the best guy right here when it comes to, you know, training you, when it comes to you know, learning about, you know, anime and everything. And we're introduced to another new character named Rhea, but we didn't know too much about her. She just, you know, playing with Ruda's hair, you know. Ruda talks freaking out. He's like, oh my god, this is close to a girl. Like, got to me right now. Like, oh my god. And so the episode pretty much ends with, you know, them going to their base. But yeah, this was, like I said, this was just learning more about anime, and then, you know, introduce our character Zonka, and then, you know, obviously we'll see more of Rhea as the in the next episode right there. We'll probably know about her as well. So yeah, man, funny episode, very funny episode. And you know, just found out. Maybe I told about this in the last video. I apologize if I say this again, but yeah, I like that this season will be 24 episodes. Like that and Togenaki are gonna be 24 episodes, which, you know, I'm happy for. You know what I'm saying? Like 12 episodes, I feel so it's not enough for a certain anime, especially if it's gonna be like a once anime. But yeah, 24 episodes, I am down for that. But yeah, man, funny episode. So like I said, there's still more, you know. But we'll obviously we'll see more cleaners in the next episode. Like I said, it's still in the beginning process right now. It's been cool to me right now. It's like I really like the character Ruda. Like I said, you feel for him in this anime. So yeah, man, we're gonna see how the rest of this anime goes. And yeah, you know, as always, you know, you guys let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to share the video. Be sure to subscribe. You'll be part of this family where we talk about anime and gaming. And be sure to, I also said be sure to follow me on my social media accounts in the description box below. And always remember what check out, everybody. There's no such thing as life better than yours. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.